Long ago, in a land of high mountains and deep valleys, there lived a farmer named Thomas. He was a kind man who worked hard on his small farm with his chickens, goats, and one old cow. One day, while Thomas was walking through the rocky hills near his farm, he heard a strange sound. It was coming from behind a large stone. When he looked, he found a nest that had fallen from the cliff above. Inside the nest was a single egg, still whole and warm. Thomas picked up the egg carefully. "Poor thing," he said. "Your mother is nowhere to be found. I will take you home and keep you safe." He brought the egg back to his farm and placed it in the chicken coop with his hens. A kind brown hen sat on the egg, along with her own eggs. Days passed, and one morning the egg cracked open. Out came a small bird with a hooked beak and fierce eyes. It was a baby eagle. But Thomas did not know this. The baby eagle looked strange, but he thought it was just an unusual chicken. The eagle chick grew up with the chickens, eating grain from the ground, scratching in the dirt, and sleeping in the coop at night. The young eagle did everything the chickens did. When they clucked, he tried to cluck too. When they pecked at seeds, he pecked at seeds. When they ran from the dog, he ran from the dog. He never thought he was different, even though he was bigger and stronger than all the others. Years passed, and the eagle became full-grown. He had powerful wings, sharp talons, and keen eyes, but still he lived like a chicken. He walked around the farmyard, ate from the feeding pan, and never once tried to fly higher than the fence post. One day, a wise old man was traveling through the village. He was known for his knowledge of nature and animals. He stopped at Thomas's farm to ask for water. While drinking, he looked at the farmyard and saw something that shocked him. "Thomas," he called out, "why do you have an eagle living with your chickens?" Thomas looked confused. "Eagle? That is just one of my chickens." "A strange-looking one, but a chicken all the same." The old man shook his head. "No, my friend, that is a golden eagle, the king of birds. He belongs to the sky, not the farmyard." Thomas laughed. "Look at him. He walks like a chicken. He eats like a chicken. He is a chicken." The wise man felt sadness in his heart. He has forgotten who he is. "Let me show you." He walked slowly toward the eagle and gently picked him up. The eagle did not fight. He was used to humans. The old man lifted the eagle up high and said, "You are an eagle. You belong to the sky. Fly." Then he tossed the eagle into the air, but the eagle just flapped his wings in panic and fell to the ground. As soon as he landed, he ran back to the chickens and started pecking at the grain. Thomas crossed his arms. You see, he is a chicken. The wise man was not ready to give up. He has lived so long with chickens that he believes he is one. But deep inside, he is still an eagle. Tomorrow, I will try again. The next morning, the old man returned again. He picked up the eagle and carried him to a higher place, the roof of the barn. He held the eagle up toward the sun and said, "You are an eagle. Your place is in the clouds. The sky is your home. Fly." He released the eagle, and this time the bird opened his great wings. For a moment, he seemed to feel something stir inside him. He glided down, but instead of soaring up, he landed back in the farmyard with the chickens. Thomas sighed. "Please, old man, leave him alone. He is happy here." But the wise man replied, "He may seem happy, but he is not living the life he was born to live. One more time. Just one more time." On the third day, the old man came very early, before the sun had fully risen. This time, he carried the eagle far from the farm. He climbed the highest hill in the area, the one that overlooked the whole valley. The wind was strong up there, and the view stretched for miles. The eagle looked around. Everything looked different from up here. The farmyard seemed so small and far away. The wise man held the eagle firmly and turned him toward the rising sun. The golden light filled the sky with beauty. "Look," the old man whispered. "That is where you belong. You were made for greatness. You were made to soar above the mountains, to ride the wind, to see the world from above. You are not a chicken. You are an eagle." Then he lifted the eagle high and let him go. At first, the eagle dropped. His wings felt heavy. But then something inside him woke up. It was like a voice from deep in his blood, a memory from his ancestors. His wings stretched out wide, catching the wind. He flapped once, twice, and suddenly he was rising. Higher and higher he went. The wind rushed past his face. His sharp eyes could see everything clearly. The farm, the village, the forests, the rivers. He felt power in his wings and freedom in his heart. For the first time in his life, the eagle was flying like an eagle. He circled above the valley, climbing higher with each turn. He felt joy he had never known. This was what he was made for. This was who he truly was. The wise old man stood on the hill, watching with tears in his eyes. "Fly, my friend," he said softly. "Fly and never forget who you are." The eagle never returned to the farmyard. He built his nest high in the mountains and lived the life he was born to live. Do not lose yourself by trying to be like everyone else. Do not let fear or comfort keep you on the ground when you were made to soar. Remember who you are. Spread your wings. The sky is waiting for